Hello. Um, Today I want to talk about something real quick. As you know, I'm trying to slowly move into commentary just a little bit while I'm still keeping gameplay, my Let's Plays. Um, yes, so I thought it would be cool if I'll do commentary Monday and have Minecraft playing. So, eh. And try to fit all the M themes going on. But anyways, since Resident Evil 9 is coming out, I want to talk about all the games I played. And this is going to be a chill video. No big deal. I'm just going to like take it easy and relax. And also share my opinions. So, to begin with, how I got into Resident Evil, it is complicated and embarrassing. The embarrassing part is that I got into it due to my dad. He was showing me the uh, the 8 movies with Mila Jovovich lady. Yes, those series. I grew up watching basically all of them and never once played the games. That's until no, no. I did play it. Okay. So yeah, I've watched all the movies, and after that, I want to play the games. And the only two games I've owned on the Wii, which is Resident Evil 4 and Umbrella Chronicles. So that was my introduction, and it was quite silly. When I played Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, it was difficult for me because I always died, and I'm like, screw it, I just gave up when I was a kid. Now, Umbrella Chronicles, which I I'm gonna have opinions about that, but I do like it, but I do like it. I just wish it could have been more for like any future Wii games at the time, but like, I'll talk more about that later. So, other than that, I wanted to get into the games, and I forgot which game I bought for the PlayStation. But yeah, I don't remember which one it was. It's okay. So I I wanted to play Resident Evil almost all the games in the future, and slowly, whatever I get, like gift cards or something, I just put in my account, and if the game goes on sale, I'll just buy it. And I just been collecting almost all the games. And back in 2023, I'm like, you know what? I want to do something crazy. I'm gonna force myself to play all of the games just because. Yeah, it is complicated. If I have my mind set on it, I'll just do it. But I want to do it in chronological order, and this for me is. I know people be like, "Oh no, you cannot play. You gotta play the first one, then zero." And I'm like, no, I already know Wesker is evil. Everyone's spreading it on the media, so it's not necessarily spoilers. So same thing. Like I never watched Star Wars whatsoever, and I know Dark Vader is Luke Skywalker's dad. I think I said it right. I just know the pop culture references, so it's not a big deal for me. But anyways, so the first game I played was, of course, Zero, and it was okay. It was okay. I know the beginning was a little bit difficult because I really hate fixed camera angles. It is not for me. I either play first person or a third person. But having like a set direction, it is just like, nah. Not because you want to aim the enemies, and also you gotta find where they're at. So it's like I'm afraid to turn the corner, and like a whole new scene. Um, Yeah. Now the story itself, it's it's okay. It's there. I'm sorry. I'm just like it's been a long time since I've played Resident Evil Zero. It's just let me be. Let me be. Other than that, will I replay it? Yeah, I could see myself replaying the game. The only thing I don't like with this franchise, well, I'm glad they stopped doing it, but the beginning is always like a fucking timer, and I'm like, I freak out if there's a timer. But well, yeah, for the fixed camera angles, it's it's quirky. It's hard for me to adjust, but once I finally get the hang of it, played it for a long time, then it's no big deal. And okay, so of the first game everyone freaking loved, Resident Evil 1. Um, I like it, but at the same time, I know it's an old game, and I wish Chris was there. Like, I'm not to be honest, I'm not a big fan replaying like the same game, depending if I like the game or not. And I usually play games like one time and that's it. Like, I'm fine, but playing again with like a different character, even though it's like almost the same story, just like different cutscenes, it's like eh. Like, I don't know. Personally, for me, I rather have it for Jill and Chris, like walk and talk. No, I got spoiled because of with Rebecca and Billy. That's why I was a little bit disappointed because when I was playing it, it was not that kind of interaction. It was mostly you're just by yourself. And when I was playing Jill, the only person I interact with was like Barry. And then when it comes to Chris, it's Rebecca, which she got a minor reset on that. It's complicated, but let's just say that she's very exhausted and she's not the badass in one, in zero. Holy shit. Yeah. Um. So yeah, I was hoping there'll be like more interaction in the mansion. I want to see like Wesker, Chris, or Barry somewhere in a building, and as you slowly going down, you could see them like follow you along, but like one level above you. You know, I don't know. The story is okay. It's silly. It's fine. All right. Would I play it again? Yes. Yes, I would. The only thing I gotta be careful is using the guide. So when I streamed, yeah, okay. Resident Evil 1, I'm not gonna make that same mistake again because I was using IGN. Just think, I only have like a walkthrough, especially with that. If I get stuck on something, and if I get stuck more than 5 minutes, then I'll just look up where I'm at. Oh, okay, here's how I fucked it up. Move on. That's it. Um, I was using IGN. I don't know who the fuck wrote it, and I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I swear to God. So when I need to go outside behind the painting, and I don't know what you call the stairs, because for me, I call it the halfway point before you go up to the second floor. And the post is like, oh, you need to go behind the store. I'm over here walking around the building, pressing every fucking door. I'm like, what door? And mind you, it did not say painting. The post I read did not mention painting. And I looked up another website for the other wiki, and that's where the person put it. There's a look at the painting. There's a door there. When I did it, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Who the fuck wrote that shit in IGN? Like I was telling my sweetheart, it's like, yeah, those people are mostly retarded. And I'm like, yeah. It took me over 10 minutes to figure out the stupid door in the painting. But yeah, that's just me. Um, yeah, and another thing is, I was when I was streaming, I was a little bit tired, and I was wondering like, how long is this game? And I was listen. I did not know I streamed for 11 hours. That is, as a content creator, that was too much for me. Like, that is the only game that I've over exceeded my limit of streaming. Why is 11 hours? I don't know. I really don't know. It is a blur, and I do not want to go back and look at it. I guess I was like stuck or something, or I don't know. But I saw one of the people who was like watching, and they're like, "Hey, like you're like 50% done with the game," and my brain is like, "I'm gonna finish it." That's why it's like 11 hours long. And mind you, after I finished playing Resident Evil 1, I I got out of my bed and I felt like I was a coma patient. Like an elderly person. Like whenever I get up and walk, sometimes my bone cracks, um, or it pops. I don't know. I'm fine, sort of. But when I left my bed to go walk to leave, I felt, I hear every crack in my entire body. Like when I fix my posture, it's like my spine was just constantly popping. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that again. But yeah, it's so stupid. Anywhoosies. So, Resident Evil 2. The the game is fine. Yes, I was scared because I had to think. I really hate thinking and playing out my strategy and trying not to die, whatever. Uh, okay, so as I mentioned, I've played uh, Umbrella Chronicles first. It's a rail shooter game, and it's it's a retelling of Resident Evil 2. So that little childhood memory irks me so much because I didn't know Resident Evil is like a split type of game. Like, they they improved on they improved on 4 and 5 and 6, but like holy shit, I can't. When I played Resident Evil 2, I like wait. I thought Leon and Claire was gonna like hang out together. No, that's just the rail shooting version of it, which personally, that's what really ticks me off. I don't want to like replay, which I already did, but what'd you call it? But yeah, I was like so used to them talking and like doing their little interaction while shooting. Like it for me when I played the remake, I thought I was getting that same experience, but no. So I was like a little bit like sad about it because I was hoping they'll like at least um have more Leon and Claire. I'm a shipper of both. Fuck Ada, I don't care. Like you guys may like her, good for you. I do not. No. Yeah. So that's about it. Uh the gameplay is fine because I'm already used to like modern gameplay, so playing this is like a cheesecake for me. And when I was getting ready for what was it? Which game was it? Oh, Revelations 2. I replayed the second game and I don't know. It's just like replaying Resident Evil 2 with Claire. Immediately I got freaked out. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I pinched all this game. I'm still scared. it's it's silly. Um so Resident Evil 3. I know it was 3 is before 2 and then after 2. Maybe 1, because I was thinking about streaming. Legit, I was thinking about pausing and then start playing Resident Evil 2 and then go back to 3 for my Let's Plays. But I thought, that might be a headache or something, so I decided to put it off. Resident Evil 3, people, when I heard the game was coming out and like after the release, people did not like 3, like the fandom. And when I played it, then again, I never played the original, I always played the modern version of it. So people did not like it because how she was more rudish. Then again, like I guess to try to justify that she's like super sleep deprived, have PTSD from the event of the first game, and there's like if you look next to her nightstand, it's like a bunch of pill bottles, which I cause like they're from Umbrella. Like if I if I was in her shoes and I found out that Umbrella is like the evil corporation, whatever, I'm not gonna get prescriptions from that pharmaceutical. I rather go to like a mom and pop shop, something like that, something small, not like a major um, corporation thing. But no, no, that's not the case. It's fine. Um, let's see. I don't know. I think when I played it, it's very linear in a way. Like there were some segments where it had space, but mostly it's very quick. And they cut some content and versus the original. So I understand where like the whole negative feedback comes from. And the second thing is that Jill is wearing pants. That's where people get really triggered, which I understand. Like people like the original outfits, this and that, but I think the reason why they put it pants is because there's this one specific scene, and that's it. Um, so in this scene, literally at the beginning of the game, she's gonna get ready to leave the building, and then what's his name? I forgot his name, but the tyrant, he came in, starts wrecking her apartment, destroying the building, whatever. And there's a scene where she has to go under something to get out, and it's like a full ass shot. So that's why they added the pants. Because if they added a skirt, you could see her underwear, or unless she wears like boxer shorts or some shit. I mean, they could have added that to be honest, but that's where I think why they added pants in that specific scene. Other than that, I was like, eh. I think I bought the DLC where it has her original outfit, but still is covered up. Like, not an actual skirt, it's like a skirt pants thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was right. But, eh. I really don't care. Now, Resident Evil 4. Oof. After playing the Wii, I had a difficult time, and then playing it on the PS4, it is a no. I I do not like the original because of the controls. It was annoying. Not only that, um, I get overwhelmed with the enemies. So after I kill them, I want to collect all of the items on the floor, whatever. I don't know who idea was it, but it is like a 10-second time limit on the items. So if you don't hurry up and get that, you're screwed, especially with like weapons, health, anything that you really need. So that really irks me the most. So I have to get closer to the enemy, risking my health in order to get something good. And I'm just like, ugh. And oh my god. Ashley in that fucking game, which is like constantly screaming for help, and I'm like, shut up. Like, it got annoying after a while. I'm over here trying to survive my ass, gotta save hers, and it's like, eh. um, I prefer the remake. The remake did a lot better, especially having items on the floor. I walked around and I saw it. I'm like, oh my god, I collect everything! Yay! Uh, I was having way much fun in the remake than the original. Well, that's me. And the second thing is another controversy with the outfit change, which is of course is Ada Wong. To be honest, yes, the original she has a nice dress, but it served no purpose besides eye candy. Cause uh, when it comes to story purposes, it does not serve at all. In my opinion, I think the more like spy cover up outfit suits more in general because she looks more like an actual fucking agent. Like, there's no cutscene or like any dead people when you go to that little guy's his castle. Because I thought she was like attending to a party. It could have been his party, but no, is she's just wearing a dress. Like, okay. So I glad they changed it. It looks nicer in the remake. But then again, that's just me. Revelations. So I've played Revelations on a 3DS. After 1 or 2 years it came out, I bought it and did not finish it because I got too scared. So I tried to replay it again on the PS4 years ago. Couldn't finish it because I got scared. And now I finally completed it after like 2 tries. And I really do like Revelations. It's very nice. I wish they had that same story structure in 6. I'll delve into 6 later. But other than that, uh, yeah, the game is fine. Now the movies. Okay. So I'm I'm fine with the CGI movies. Not a big deal. I like it. I think it's like nice, have something on the side, like short story plots, having more character interaction. Because if you play all the games, you're trying to complete a mission. That's about it. So there's like no filler. So after the game, they have a movie where you could take a break or like have more action, whatever. It's not a big deal. Uh, G Generation. Yeah. So I like it. It's like the first CGI-ish Resident Evil game that came out. And I was happy that Leon and Claire reunited and seeing them doing their thing. And other than that, the I know like at the end of the movie there's supposed to be like a whole lead up to like something big going to happen, which well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Same thing. Let me see. Infinite Darkness. That came out only on Netflix. I want to buy a physical copy for that sometime in the future. And that one is one of those fillers with like Leon being Leon and Claire. She came back. They're doing their own thing. I forgot how the story goes, but trying to save the world type of shit as usual with all the games. But there's this one thing I really do like. So Leon's trying to save Claire, and then like she jumps on top of him. He grabs her, and then they have this like almost like interaction kissy moment. I'm like, oh my god, I wish I could have dated. Like I could see them as a true couple, but no, we'll talk about that soon enough. But other than that, the movie is okay. Um, Let me see. Resident Evil 5. Oof. The game is okay. I already know that, like, that it was Jill just because I've played Revelations. She has that kind of same outfit of her swimsuit. So when I recognize the pattern, I'm like, oh, okay, that's Jill. And let's see. I would replay the game all over again. It's not a big deal. The only thing I had an issue with was the ending. I was trying to fight Wesker. Oh my god, like that was so annoying. You don't know how mad I was. Like I had to restart, fight him over and over, and I couldn't beat him. And I didn't know that you could just like have all your weapons and a Shiva will give you ammo. I didn't know about that, but literally I had to sell all my inventory, fighting it over and over, and I finally did it. And I was really, really angry when I first played it. I know I made mistakes, so if I were to replay the game again, I will not make those same mistakes. So overall, the game is okay. I really hope if they remake the game, definitely I'll force my sweetheart to play the game with me if they add a co-op. I think it'll be a lot more fun if they kept the co-op. Now, after 5 is another movie, Damnation. Yeah, that's where they added Ada Wong again. Once again, saving the world somewhere in, I forgot where it's taking place. It was taking place in Europe. There was something happening in Europe. And okay, so there's just one thing I don't like where Ada and Leon are talking, and she she mentions like, oh, are we gonna have the the night like we did the last time or something? She says something they had encountered before. My brain went into like, oh, I thought they were talking about Resident Evil 4. Until I looked at behind the scenes because I was just curious. When I was watching behind the scenes, the director he's like trying to apply more romantical. So they met up after whatever point they hooked up, and I'm like, no. I refuse to believe it until I see it, type of thing. And yeah, I really don't like Leon and Ada's relationship because it's like a whole cat and mouse thing. He is simping so hard, and she rarely gives him the bone. So some guys are into that weird shit. That for me, it's not for me. I find it annoying. Like people prefer to be teased or dragged along, but for me, like I get super impatient. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Like, like, do you want this or not? Get out of my life. Like that's just me. Everyone's different, but yeah. Um, Revelations 2. So this game it was more action than horror, and it was okay. The only character I don't like was Mora, like the emo bitch, which the despite the fucking like oh evil villain whatever Wesker's sister like oh my god, it had a political message ish where like the whole gun violence stuff, and I'm like, really? It's complicated, especially with that. But overall, like you see Moira the entire time, and mind you, before I looked up, cause I forgot I was looking at something in Resident Evil, I mean Revelations 2, and there was like, oh the good versus bad ending. I'm like, wait, there's two endings? So I looked it up, and mind you, the bitch who refused to hold the gun finally gets the gun and starts to shoot it. Like, you're supposed to have her take the gun, not Claire, with more experience. Like, ooh, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, it's, I don't know, Revelations 2, it's confusing, but the gameplay is fine. I really do like it. And I was thinking about maybe one day playing it again. New Game Plus, upgrading Claire, and, have fun with it. Now, whew, Resident Evil 6. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I hated, like, keyword, I hated Resident Evil 6 so much. So much. And the reason why is that I have to replay the game basically 3 to 4 times in the fucking row, going through other characters' POVs, but also having something shit happening in the background, and then re-meeting the other characters you play as, and I'm like, no. So if they ever were to remake that fucking game again, I hope they do it more like Revelations, where like each chapter you play as a different character, along as long as still following the same story structure. I know Revelations came out after 6, so it's whatever. But like playing 4 times, we already know the story, what's going on. And it's like it's super cartoony too. Like you have some guy who's a simp for Ada Wong. He made some other science bitch, did like a whole DNA clone. I don't know where he gets it, but made the exact copy of Ada. But she was like, no, 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 you're using me for, I don't know. I really don't know what's the guy's, like, he's a fucking pervert there. Using her as sex, whatever, because he wants to have his own little Ada Wong. She didn't like it, so she wants to do evil shit that really pissed off Chris. And it's like I said, I feel like I'm watching a fucking anime. And it is, oh God, I hate it. I really hate it. I hated almost all the characters. Except for Pierce. Pierce is okay. Sherry, it's nice to see her again. She's okay too. But the only character I really don't like the most is Helena and fucking Jake Moeller. Helena, she's very retarded. I'm sorry. She's so stupid. I forgot what it was. Like, I'm trying to remember, but my brain refused to open that traumatic shit. But nah. I made a video, like a 4-minute video about my opinions with like villains with children. I might talk more about it, but having that dumbass reveal with Wesker being a fucking father to Jake Moeller, I'm like, what? Like, I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that, like, women or men, they have strong goals, career goals, motivation, with power and gain, having children before they accomplish their goals. Like, no! Like, you don't see Wesker, even in the first game, he doesn't mention he has a fucking son. Nothing like that. And when I looked at the stupid files that you collect throughout the game, it said that the mother, she was like working with Wesker or whatever. They used to date, and then he got her pregnant and then left. Like, what? Like, if you're gonna make Wesker as a father, he should be like, Jake should be a fucking clone of Wesker. And like, I could see Wesker having like multiple clones of him just in case whatever he fails. And then you could add Jake Moeller like a sleeper agent until he wakes up or something. Maybe there might be like more of a emotional scene or something like that. Like, something more. Like, I just wanted more out of it, but we couldn't, and that's it. Vendetta. We haven't seen Rebecca Chambers since fucking since the first game. Like she was there and it gets yeeted off the screen for almost all the games until they add her in a fucking movie. Vendetta, it's okay. It's just like another creepy guy lost his wife and found Rebecca to be almost identical twin, and he wants to have her for himself. And I'm like, all right. So they literally added her back just to like make her damsel in distress. Like, it's so stupid. I know like she left to in the movie she's becoming like a university professor or something. I don't know what she does now, to be honest. She's just there. Like that's it. Let me see. Death Island. So Death Island, yes, they brought back Rebecca and a few of the cast members. It's okay. In general, it's okay. The only thing that irks me is that supposedly Leon and Jill never met outside of the Resident Evil games. So the movie is established like, oh, it's the first time they're meeting. And I'm like, what? The scene is so silly. Like after they save each other, it's like, oh, you must be Jill. Or like, oh, you must be Leon. Like I heard about you. He's like, yeah, me too. And it's like, what? Like I don't know. It's just there. It's just there. And literally they added some character like the evil villain that he got PTSD from the events of Raccoon City, which now number 9 is going to explore Raccoon City again. So I don't know what's going on over there. Um, but yeah, we'll find out as we play. Let me see. Now, Resident Evil 7. Oof. People were like scared of it. I was scared of it. I couldn't even finish the game until I binge played all the series, and I was really scared of like first person. I I don't think I own many games that's first person horror, but I could not finish Outlast. Have even tried playing Amnesia. So play Resident Evil 7. Uh the story it's okay. The action is okay. I got scared out of stupid reasons, but uh yeah. Would I replay the game again? Yeah, well, of course. Of course. I'll do it all over again. And same thing with 8. I was actually replaying number 8 recently for funsies cuz it is actually quite quick. Yeah, number 8 is actually the quickest. Even though it's like an 8 hour, I feel like I could finish in 4 hours if I put my mind to it. I don't know. Um, the only thing I don't like with Resident Evil 8 is the bosses themselves. Cause every like the company constantly promoted the vampire lady because everyone saw the trailer. It was like, oh my gosh, she looks so pretty. When I played it, I assumed I was gonna defeat her last because there's a hierarchy in that family. So having to defeat her first, which is it's kind of stupid to be honest, because she got this big ass castle, and one it should have been guarded with a lot of enemies. To be honest, I know throughout later this like got some like maids or the women in cloaks. They're just wandering around, and it's like okay. But nah, for me, I would start with like the fish guy, uh, the woman with the doll, and Heisenberg, and then Lady D, and then you fight Mona Miranda. That's how I see it when it comes to that structure. But oh well, it's what we got is what we got. Now, Resident Evil 9, I'm very curious how it's going to be played out. Like, a lot of people are making fucking theories, and I have my own theories, but I'm just like, I don't want to think, because if I do start to think about theories, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of expectations gonna ruin it, because I was thinking something better than what I'm being seen. But yeah, it's it's whatever. I know that Leon is sick, so he has to go to that place and find the cure. Or we're probably going to get some cutscene or dialogue that how he got affected. So I'm curious to see that. Um, Code Veronica. I forgot to mention with that. Yeah, Code Veronica. I'm not playing that. I know I only played for 30 minutes, but I realized the game is not for me because of the damn controls. I know it came out on PS2, right? Yeah, but when I played it, I'm like, no, it was too tanky to the point it bothered me so much. But if that game ever gets a remake, maybe I rather play the remake and see how that goes. But anywhoosies, that's what I got for my opinions throughout all the Resident Evil games. Um, yeah, I know I want to talk more, but like I'm running out of time. But that's about it. I'll see you guys till next time, and goodbye.